the students learn some of the different things. Like I said, we're trying different setup. I'm at a different spot. We have 4 cameras up and working, I believe, and hopefully it's not crashing. Let me see. You don't have to. All right. So if the sound's a little choppy, then I'm sorry. Like I said, we're trying something new. So, we're gonna start off something that's easy for you guys. You ready? Favorite Christmas movie? I'll start it off. So it gives you a second to think. But my favorite, like just pure fun, simple Christmas movie is Elf, without a doubt. So Elf is just a lot of fun to watch. We have some others that we watch as part of like a tradition, like on certain nights or doing certain things. So, but I think Elf would have to take the top of the list. All right. So my co-host.
Me or Susie?
You're the co-host. Susie only responds if there's something on social stream that needs to be said.
Okay. Well, I would have to say The Grinch.
The Grinch? Is it like the new one?
There's a new one?
The new cartoon one where...
No, I don't like the cartoon one. I like the one where it looks
like
like
Jim Carrey
real.
acting it out? Isn't Jim Carrey the Grinch?
The one that stole Christmas. I don't know.
Yes, it's always the Grinch that stole Christmas.
Okay,
But
that one. That's
All
the
right.
movie I like.
all right, Grinch.
I think my favorite is Home Alone.
Oh my God, I was gonna say that.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, the Christmas one.
That's a classic. All right. Karen, you too?
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of it.
What's it about?
It comes on Disney Channel, and it's where their uncle or whatever, like Santa Claus, like knocks out, he falls or something, and then they steal his thing, and they go. Supposedly, they're gonna be dropping off Christmas gifts, but they don't. He's really stealing things from people's house. You know which one it is?
No,
Yeah, I do.
It's not Santa Claus.
Caitlin, it
it's,
sounds like you're set up for life of trouble.
No, it is a movie.
It is, but I don't
which
know
one
the
you're
name.
What I'm
talking
saying is your
about.
favorite movie is where they're stealing stuff.
No,
as
it's
Santa.
like no. They end up giving them all their gifts back.
Because they get
and I like
arrested
the
or
one-
what?
No, they don't get arrested. He doesn't get caught.
Okay.
And then I like the one where his hair is like white. The dude, the crazy
Santa
dude.
Claus?
Santa Claus hair is white?
No, not Santa Claus. The one that wants to be Santa Claus, and then like, it's the same. No, it's not the same movie. I don't know. They all come. All the ones that come on Disney Channel.
Okay.
Those
All
are
right,
my
well,
favorite.
Disney Channel movies. There you go. All right, Priscilla, what you got?
Home Alone too.
Home Alone also? All right, so there you go. You should be able to hear. Make sure you're... That one's a little harder. Because it doesn't lean forward. All right, anybody else? Crystal? What's your favorite Christmas movie? Think about it. Daisy? The Grinch? Monica? What? Nightmare Before Christmas?
I think that's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, I
It's
think
both.
it's Nightmare Before
Yeah.
Christmas, so we'll go ahead and call it a Christmas movie. But it does like focus on like Halloween too. So.
Weren't we talking about this yesterday, Hafsa?
Mm-hmm. Susie, did you answer?
Snowman?
Oh,
Buddies?
Santa
Wait.
Paws.
Which one?
Santa
Buddies?
Pups?
Oh, buddies.
Buddies?
No,
Yeah, Santa Buddies.
Snow.
Oh,
but there's
No.
two.
All right, so one with the dogs, yes. Crystal. Gonna go with the Grinch. All right. All right, so I don't know if you can hear it. I think I can hear it in my background. And so, hang on. What are you wanting? You don't know where it is? Oh, that's fine. Okay. All right, so probably one of the bigger Texans fans isn't here today. She's quite vocal about being a Texans fan, Claudia. So we were going to talk quickly about the Texans. Hopefully, I was hoping to include a good report about beating the Patriots, but we did win like 6 in a row after losing to Green Bay. So
Yep.
maybe it's one of those things we get like to a peak and we need to get knocked back down.
And we
maybe.
come back up.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe.
now that they lost another one, they'll probably be like, "Oh crap, come on guys, now we gotta win."
That's what I'm thinking.
And plus, a lot of people were talking bad about them for
Yeah.
that game. They said, "Oh, they're gonna lose to the Patriots. They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose." So that probably affected it also. Well, actually, what affected it was that they got their first touchdown. The Patriots did, and then after that, we went
No, no,
on
no,
that.
what
It went
affected it-
downhill over and over.
I think the biggest thing was that interception in the end zone because instead of giving us,
Oh my goodness.
instead of making it 7-7, it made it 7-14.
Mm-hmm.
So just like that, boom, we're down 14 points to one of the best quarterbacks in the league. It's not happening. So, anyways, in case you're living in a hole and you don't know about the Texans,
Like me,
they are
It's me.
now 11-2. They have lost to Green Bay and lost to New England.
I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna. pretend
Hopefully,
I know
they'll
what
win
the
out the
Bucks
year, have a first-round bye, and a home field advantage throughout the playoffs. So, anyways, we're proud of the Texans. Love the Texans here, especially since we're in Houston. Anybody else any good comments about Texans?
We're awesome. I don't care what anyone else says.
Hopefully, at some point, we get the athletic trainer rolling. He's a Hispanic guy with bald head. If you watch games, you'll see him. He'll be there with dealing with injuries, or he'll be given work. It's part of what we do. So look for Roland Ramirez. He's on the sidelines there.
We're trying to get him.
Yeah, he gave me his business card when I was at a convention, and so I'm gonna. Hopefully, it won't be until after
Talk?
February. Yeah. Hopefully, it won't be until after February because
That would be
hopefully the
so
Texans
cool.
are playing until February.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be Super Bowl. Hopefully. So we'll see from there. All right. Real quick. Greater Houston Athletic Trainer Society has a student trainer workshop that they're putting on January 12th. At least half of these kids should be going because all of our student trainers are supposed to go. And so it's a pretty big deal. I think I've talked about it before, where we have somewhere between like 1,000 and 2,000 high school students on a Saturday come up to a school and they learn stuff and they get to meet other people and see all these different aspects of athletic training that they might not otherwise see. So if you want more information about that, ghats.org, which I am just also conveniently the webmaster. So if there's a problem with the website, you can email me. It's a website at ghats.org, and then I can fix that. And then on the same note, hopefully, GHATS will be sponsoring CEU events for listening to the podcast. So, we'll, get a whole bunch of people listening in and commenting and adding to the show. And then we'll improve the show, and you can get some CEUs just for being a member of GHATS. But that's still in the works. We're still getting all the details straight for that. We'll look for that to become in the near future. Of course, I think the only person still listening live is there one viewer? Is my beautiful wife. But anytime if you're listening live, you can come in the social stream on Ustream or on todaysmeet.com/sports medicine broadcast. There's links for both of those on our website. All right, so this far in the semester, we've covered quite a few things, and I want to kind of get you guys to give me some feedback to what you've thought of the course so far. It's not the same as the course I taught last year. It's the same course, but I've changed it up, responding to the feedback that I got last year from students. So just as a refresher, here's what we've covered is team building. We've done first aid, CPR, AED, and we've gone over that. Field setup and maintenance, so you guys know how the fields are set up, how we take care of the water, how we take down the water, how we prepare for all that. We've seen all the training rooms. So we looked at the athletic trainer website, the training room management, bones, joints, anatomical terms, movements, planes, directions, the sports medicine broadcast, and we've recently done quite a bit of stuff on the foot. We're still going to be working on that. My students are actually going to be teaching a lesson on the foot. All right. Each of them is going to have about 6 minutes worth of a lesson to prepare to present on either Friday or Monday. And then, so that's more or less what we've gone over so far this semester, and I'm sure we'll go over more as we come. So, Leslie being our first time in the co-host, Leslie, you ready? You following along?
Yes.
All right, so since you are the co-host and this is your question here, you kind of have to pick somebody to start. So I ask your question and say, we're gonna start with so and so. What do you think so and so?
Okay. We're gonna start this question with Karen. Why are you interested in sports medicine? Be honest.
I don't know.
That's it. That's all you got.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
All right. So as a co-host, you got to be able to fill that spot. You can be like, all right, well, are you interested in something in the future with
Yeah,
it? Is
do
this something
you
you
want
decide you want to do in
to-
high school, or
are you interested in it because of the future? Like, do you think you're gonna need it or need to know stuff about sports medicine?
I think because I want to be a nurse, so
And there you go. That's why you want to be in sports medicine.
There you go. See, that would be excellent. Because it's a field related to what I'm interested in doing with the rest of my life.
You know.
That's a great answer, Karen. Thanks for sharing.
Sure.
All right, so who are we
Oh,
going to next?
I thought that was your turn with the
We're
green.
all are answering that
Yeah, yeah.
question.
And I'll actually
oh,
ask you too,
okay.
Leslie, and so,
So
and
I
then we'll
go.
ask.
Yes, you go next.
And Daisy, Crystal, Monica, you will be called on to answer some of these questions, so be ready.
I'm interested in sports medicine because, well, I want to be a nurse when I grow up. I don't know if I want to be a nurse yet, but I'm pretty sure I want to.
Did
I'm serious, man.
you
It's
just
'cause-
take this class to get out of PE?
No, I had to get out of PE.
you had to.
Yeah, because I wasn't in volleyball anymore. But it's because I like sports too, though. I'm like, I was thinking if I'm not a nurse, then I want to do something with athletic training. And I want to be a trainer next year. Because this year I came in too late to do it. I think I did.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing.
Well, we can discuss all those things later as they come. So very cool.
Priscilla, why are you interested in sports medicine?
I was interested mainly on the CPR, and also because I want to be a nurse later on.
I
Alright,
think
so-
they're all just trying to copy me and Karen.
No, not really.
It's me. I said first.
There's a lot of people want to be a nurse. Maybe we're gonna have to get
But-
a nurse to come in and kind of talk to y'all about
We
what.
should.
Yeah.
Can't we be in HOSA?
Yeah, Anna, she's a senior.
Oh, yeah.
She's the president of HOSA. Michelle's in HOSA. A couple other people.
I want to be in it, but I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
Well, HOSA is the after-school program.
Mm-hmm.
HST,
But there's also a
Health,
class,
Health
like-
Science Technology, is the in-school class.
Mm-hmm.
And so, if you're applying for it as a junior, you're kind of far behind because I think you have to be in it 1 year before you can ever take the. You have to take the intro to health science technology or something like that, and then the next year you can apply for one of the co-op or the ones where you go to clinicals or something like
I
that.
want to go to that.
So something along those lines. But here at Pasadena, Miss McWoodson would be the best person to talk to and get.
Who's that?
She's the health science technology teacher.
Where's she at?
Should be in the career technology
Where's she
side of the
at?
building, over where wood shop and all that
Or
stuff.
can we just talk to the counselor?
It would be best to talk to Miss McWoodson since she's the one that directly in charge of that, and you have to apply to be in it.
Okay,
So,
that's too much work.
so you're not going to be a nurse, and you're probably not going to be a trainer.
I
There's
am
too much
gonna be a
work to apply.
nurse. I just, gosh. Let's go
Lorena?
find her.
Well, honestly, in the beginning, I only joined athletic training so I can be with my cousin, Crystal. But now that I take the class of sports medicine, I'm really interested. And it feels like really good that knowing you can help somebody. And like knowing my mom is the nurse assistant, she always explained how her job was, and I always said I'd never liked it. And she would always say like she likes it because she helps other people. But I always said I wouldn't like it, but now I know how she feels. Like knowing you can help someone.
Nice. Thank you for sharing.
Well said. Well said. All right, Leslie, what you got?
What I got?
Yeah, why are you interested in sports medicine?
Well, at first, I think I did it because my friends, I guess we all kind of got into the same thing. But then we ended up not being in the same class, and some of them got out of it, but I like it. And yeah, that's about it.
Don't you plan to do something beyond high school with medicine?
Yes, I want to be a doctor.
Oh, okay. So maybe this is a good introduction to a future career for you.
Maybe.
Okay. All right, Daisy, let's see what you got for this one.
I joined because I want to be in the medical field. I don't know what.
Scoot up.
I
There
don't
you
know what I want to be. Maybe a doctor or something. I don't know. I just want to be in the medical field, so that's why I joined this class.
All right, so you're interested in the medicine field. This is a great opportunity to get an introduction to what we do, and especially here now that we do the podcast, because you'll meet physical therapists, doctors, and hopefully a nurse. I'll have to do that. Registered dietitians, all sorts of people associated with the medical field because of this class. So it's a pretty good introduction. So, you two will ask next time on the next question. Okay, so thinking of what we've taught so far, I already talked about that. But what have you learned? Like, what have you really gotten out of this class so far? Because I know, honestly, there's some things you just don't remember, or you forgot, or they kind of went in one ear and out the other. And some of you didn't even go in one ear. But what are some of the things that you have learned so far? And I think I'm gonna start with Leslie on this one, and we're gonna just go around the horn, and then Crystal, I'm gonna have you jump in that chair there. Sorry, starting with Leslie.
How to perform CPR.
All right, CPR.
Yes.
Okay. Crystal.
Oh, may you repeat the question?
All right, so what have you learned so far this year in sports medicine? I know you're also an athletic trainer, so like really in the sports medicine course, what have you learned so far?
I learned how injuries work and how you can like help cure them, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like what I'm really looking at, because I'm always in the training room when they're doing their exercises, so it like interests me.
All right, so rehab stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, well, I've learned like also CPR because like I'm interested in that because like it's interesting how like you can save someone by like helping them whatever whenever they're choking, and so yeah, that's what I've gotten.
All right. Thank you for sharing.
I would say CPR too.
Kaylin.
Nothing. No, I'm just kidding. CPR, and whenever someone's choking, the little Heimlich,
That
I
was the
think you
back
call
foot.
it.
It's all part of the CPR stuff, yeah.
And your phalanges. I remember those ones. And the paletta.
Paleta.
Paletta,
just kidding.
paletta, whatever it's called.
Patella.
Patella. I remember
patella.
that. And the only reason I really remember that is because I have a bad knee. But
Or is
Good
it
enough.
because I said paleta instead?
no, it's really because I have a bad knee.
Okay. Let's see,
I
there
always
you go.
think it's cool to learn about knees. Like, the knee is what I'm fascinated with.
What is it? What is it? What is the patella?
Your kneecap.
Good job. Good job.
What if I would have been wrong? I would have been like, the side of your knee. I'd have been horrible.
All right, Priscilla.
What we're doing right now about the toes, the ingrown.
Ugh.
About all the conditions of the feet.
So disgusting. Grody. I could not be a person who does toenails. Like, I could do your nails, but not your feet. That is gross.
That's why you
I
put
know.
some gloves on.
That is still no. They do not put gloves on.
Some of them do.
Most do not. Most don't.
What if they have like some crusty feet, like
Ugh.
ingrown toenails?
Like my mom does hair, and like whenever you go to cosmetology school, you have to learn how to do makeup, eyebrows, nails, everything. And the only thing my mom was really interested was in hair. But whenever she went to the school for it, every time someone would come in to get their, because like you can go in and it's like cheaper because it's a school, And if they mess up, then well, they mess up and you're just screwed. But whenever someone would come in to get their toes done, my mom would like run to the back and be like, "Oh, that's not me. Somebody else can do that." It was funny. But yeah.
All right,
Just figured I
so
could say that.
recently we just made a poster, like a giant poster. It was quite a bit bigger than I thought it was, so we couldn't even hang it in the hallway. We had to put it in the gym foyer, and it had all these different conditions, common injuries of the foot or conditions of the foot, and it had a description and then a QR code that would take them to a picture and a website. So that was pretty cool. Did any of y'all happen to scan those as you were walking through the gym?
No, I just scanned it to check which one was mine. That's it.
All right, so maybe, since we had a game here last night, maybe somebody scanned one. I don't have any way of checking that, but I don't know. Mr. Byron was quite impressed. He saw it out there, and he mentioned it to me without me even saying anything, so. good
What did
job,
he
guys.
say?
He said, I saw that big old poster y'all got out there. That was really cool.
It was hard to put up.
Oh my goodness!
Yes.
I almost fell off the ladder. It was horrible. I
that's what
stepped
we
on
were
the step
shooting
that says
for.
danger.
We were trying to learn a little bit more of how to take care of injuries.
Yeah.
So
we
that's
wanted
why I
So,
was-
so you wanted me to fall?
Yeah, I was trying to set you
Yeah.
up. I was trying to set up the rest of us to learn.
Y'all didn't tell me. I would have I acted like
No, we said fall, not have a seizure. We said fall.
I never said I was gonna have a seizure.
Well, it's because that little. You
Well,
did.
that's what it's gonna sound like if I fall. It'll be like boom.
Boom. Like your sound effects.
All right, so Leslie's still learning.
It's because I'm supposed to do the red, right?
Yes, and that's you.
What
No.
have you really not liked that we have done so far?
So all right, Leslie. So here's
Daisy.
the thing. You gotta read the question beforehand, and you gotta kind of be able to put it in your own words. Say, all right. So Daisy, tell me what you don't like instead of what
Okay,
have you
okay.
really not liked that we have done so far. All
Okay,
right. So
okay,
you gotta
I'm
be
sorry,
kind
I'm
of be ready.
Okay.
Know what's coming up.
Okay.
Have an idea of where we're going.
So Daisy, what don't you like that we've learned?
I like everything, but I don't know.
If there's something you don't, I mean, you're not gonna offend me.
Yeah.
The reason I really want to do this is so I can learn, so I can improve how
Way
to
of
teach you
teaching
guys.
us. Yeah,
So-
you see, yeah. Okay.
And then also, if somebody else that teaches sports medicine listens to this, then they can say, all right, well, kids don't really like this, or maybe they just don't like the way Jackson teaches it. But so don't worry. I mean, if you're rude and a jerk, then I might be mad. But if you just say, I didn't really like that, then say it.
I just don't like. No, I don't know.
I like everything.
Yeah, I do.
That's fine. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I like that one.
There she goes. She likes everything. Okay, Karen.
I would say when we would have to take those tests about the bones.
Oh gosh. So she doesn't like to memorize the bones.
That's about the bones. What part did you not like the
tests.
The test
walking
part.
around?
No, the
Is
test
it
part.
just the testing part?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy learning about it?
Yeah.
Just not testing?
Yeah.
All right.
You know, sometimes in life you just don't like anything. No, I'm just kidding. No, I like. No, the only thing I didn't like. Oh,
Well,
hold on.
the things
Don't
I
think
didn't
about it too
like-
hard.
Is that a blonde joke? Okay, no. Seriously, you guys. I don't think I like those coloring sheets you always make us do. Ugh. I don't like them because sometimes I just don't read them. Sometimes I just color them, and then I just colored. And that's all I did was color. I didn't even learn sometimes. Well, that's just me, though. I don't know. I don't pay attention to every little thing on the paper like I should, probably. But last time I did with the feet. Sometimes.
You like feet?
Sometimes.
No, I just like I think it was cool that they were called phalanges.
So how could I
Improve.
You could do like
improve that? Because I mean, I could test
make
you
it
over the colors
bigger
to
Oh,
and
no,
not
yes.
no, don't do that.
No need
But
to
like
know.
it's because like you know how you have so much on one paper. It's
Yeah.
so hard for
Yeah.
maybe it's because I'm blonde. I don't really know, but it's blonde. It's like I really am just like whoa. I'm like overwhelmed. Like you have so much. Like I think you should make them bigger, like a picture bigger, and then like
Divide it.
saying what
Like
it is,
little
and then like
summary.
separate them a lot.
All right,
you know?
so what we use is the anatomy coloring book, and it's actually a book that I use in college. It's a newer, clean copy of the one that I use in college. And so the anatomy that I learned for college is the same thing that I'm trying to teach you guys, because if you take anatomy, this will be very beneficial. And if you go on to anything related to medicine, you're going to have to take anatomy in college. So that's the reason I use that. But if it's something that's too distracting for everybody, then I can maybe look to change that. But if it's just for you, then you're just going to have to man up.
Well, I think you should just make the pictures bigger. Like
And it's easier to color too.
not that I can't see them, just
Oh my god.
Like-
What's anatomy?
It is the structure of the body.
Anatomy.
So it includes like your skeleton, your organs, that kind of stuff.
you can take that
I
when you're a
can-
senior.
I can like walk up to
You
somebody.
can
when
take it when
you're
you're
senior?
junior.
I can walk up to somebody and tell them I know their anatomy.
You can. It's a little creepy.
Really creepy, not little.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go on.
They'll probably walk away from you.
Priscilla, What don't you like that we've learned?
I like learning about the bones, but there's too many to remember. Like honestly, I don't even remember like half of them by now.
Well, that we can't change.
Well, yeah. Right. I mean, you know.
We haven't really gone over half of them. We've gone over the hood in detail. And gone over
No,
general
but like whenever we were
skeleton.
doing thingy, the video.
Can
Oh.
See, I don't like doing videos. That is so embarrassing.
Oh, when you were creating
Yeah,
the video.
that thing.
That's bunches
But
of
it's good
fun.
for you because you're having to
I
teach
like
it and
those.
say it
I don't
over and
know.
over.
Me too.
I
Those-
remember
Those
it.
are bunches of fun, you know.
Hands-on stuff
That's
Bunches of fun.
is good.
Since
Okay.
you like to be in the
well, I
front
mean,
of the camera.
we're asking each student, or giving, most of y'all an opportunity to answer. So some of you don't like some things. Some of you love to color. Kaylin doesn't. Some of you like making videos. Some of you don't. So it's okay. That's why we mix it up and try to reach everybody's learning style. Go
So
on.
Leslie, what don't you like that we've done?
I don't like.
Oh.
I don't like learning the
Anything?
anything. No, yeah, of course I love learning.
Okay.
But I think I gotta go with the tests too. I don't like taking those. I just and I don't like essays. I don't like reading essays.
Oh,
my
I don't
God.
like
Obviously
that.
we don't.
Obviously, yeah, nobody likes him because nobody
That
did
was
it.
mine.
Oh really? Well, at least not
Not
that
4
long.
pages.
And then I have
It
an
was
article that didn't
lot
even
shorter if you
interest
typed
me.
it.
No, maybe I would have done it if the article interested me.
It
Like
was
if it-
longer.
I didn't
Yeah.
remember anything. I literally read it 2 times whenever we were here, and I didn't remember nothing.
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 All right, so
at
I was
all.
absent for like 2 days, and that's why I gave him an article to review, and I even gave him questions, set up questions that they could just answer those questions, kind of thing,
Question.
and put it in an essay. In that paper, there was at least 4 questions.
There was.
It
There
should have
was-
been an interesting article, I think.
I think it would have
though.
been better if you would have read it to us and explained it to us. And
Well, he had more to write about.
He was absent.
oh yeah, but he could have read
Sometimes in life you're not gonna be
a
there.
video would have been much better. I would have paid attention and I would have actually learned something.
Well, if you're getting ready to go on past high school,
Then
color,
I'm
they're
not
gonna-
ready. I'm
we're
still
not
on
gonna
that
read it
pre-K
to you in
thing.
college.
She's only a freshman.
Yeah,
That's
I'm only
okay.
a freshman.
What are you
see,
trying
we
to
don't do
say?
that all the time, so that's okay. I
You're a
understand. I
freshman.
mean, again, this is your opportunity to answer. All right, let's see what Monica's got. Monica, you can step up to any microphone.
I like everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
All right.
She's got that look like, no, I don't, but it's okay. It sounds good.
But I really don't like a lot of things. But I don't like videos. I don't like coloring.
You just said you like everything, and then now you're saying you don't like.
I like food. We haven't done anything with food. That's why.
I think we should, like how the
I
teacher
can remember
took
if I
that
make
one
something,
class.
I remember where this goes, and I'm like, oh, the Rice Krispie goes right there, or something like that.
Exactly.
No, because you're gonna make it.
And then you're
then
gonna
we
eat
can
it.
eat
Like the heart,
should
I
eat
think we should really do that. With the Twizzlers and the Rice Krispies.
Ooh,
I
I
think that
like
would be
need to
cool.
bring
Twizzlers.
sodas.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
didn't
guys.
bring
I totally
Who brought
forgot.
sodas?
Somebody remind me.
Yeah, brought them.
Should I bring them tomorrow?
Well, we need to all bring some stuff.
We'll discuss that at a different time.
Okay.
So, we plan to use food, so hopefully we'll do that. But all right, so you don't really enjoy doing videos or coloring.
Or test.
Or anything unless it
Well,
involves food.
I understand if you guys don't like tests. That's just you're gonna have to suck it up. we have to do tests and quizzes of some sort. 'Cause it's- I have to know that you know this stuff, and I have to be able to show that stuff. So I can try and change the way we do the test.
Yes.
But still, if I'm preparing you for everything else, then you're gonna have to take a multiple choice test in college. So
Who's doing that with their mouth? It's really loud.
I think that was you, Leslie.
That was not me. What would I be asking? I think it was Caitlin.
No, it wasn't. You're
Okay.
crazy.
All right, moving on from there. All right, so we talked about what you don't like, right?
Yes.
Single favorite thing. What's your single favorite thing we've done so far this semester? Sports medicine. Single event. Not like I like this and I like this and I like this. Just your single favorite thing that you've done so far. Sports medicine. Starting with Suzette. All right, Suzette. Make sure you lean in close. You should be able to hear yourself. Single favorite thing you've done so far. I think my favorite thing.
Splinting.
Splinting. Any particular reasons?
No.
See, it's all about I gotta train you. All right, so splinting was pretty cool. It was a fun lab. All right, now we're gonna go over here to Priscilla.
The poster that we're working on, yesterday, when was it? On Monday?
The conditions or the foot anatomy one?
The photo.
Anatomy.
Yeah,
All right, so that was pretty cool.
it's really tall and big and colorful.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Karen, be ready. Daisy, be ready.
Whenever we help people when they're choking
All right, so learning the back with those abdominal thrusts,
and CPR.
CPR. All right, Karen.
I would say when we would do the like team posters, the big chocolate we did.
All right, so when you're doing your team building, getting to know you kind of stuff.
Yeah.
All right, very cool.
Daisy.
Yeah. I think whenever we got into teams and did stuff, yeah. What you said.
All right, so kind of on that note, we had a snowball fight, which is where you take like, a piece of
Oh,
paper with some questions on it, and then you kind of throw that back and forth until you play a couple different games with that. And so my wife, I don't know if I mentioned that to her or if she just came up with the idea. We had a whole bunch of paper at the house, so we crumpled them all up, and now we have a whole diaper box full of snowballs that Jonah loves to dump out, and we'll throw them at each other, the dog, or he'll dump them out on the floor and stomp on them. Snowball, snowball, snowball. So,
But they're paper.
yes, I know, but
Paper balls.
we live in Houston. You see snowballs once every 8 years.
So we're not having snow this year.
Let me check my pocket. Nope,
Okay.
there's no snow.
Okay.
So, you have no idea. It could snow,
Chris.
but
Maybe.
so on that same note, that was team building, and it was just a funny story.
Yes.
So, all right, take it away, Lodi.
Do y'all remember in the beginning of the school year when we were trying to learn each other's names? We would throw the green balls around.
Oh yeah.
And we had to say the names all
Yeah.
over again.
That was
Yeah.
my favorite.
I wasn't here then.
We should try that again.
We should. It was really fun.
Especially when like somebody missed it and then we would mess all up. And yeah, it was.
And
Those
this
really
would
fun.
know everybody's name.
All right, so I'm sure most people, if you're a
What?
teacher and you happen to listen to this one, basically each person says you come up with like a nickname or something. The way we did it was first initial and then your first 3 letters of your last name. So I was J Jack. And
Elcon.
yeah, and so I would say Elcon. I'd throw it to Leslie, and then she would say K-Per for Karen, and then throw it to her. And then after we got through a couple of rounds there, then we'd add in a second ball, and then a third ball, and then a fourth ball, and keep going until it's just craziness. So,
The 4th ball is still over there and I'm not gonna get it.
all right, Monica, do you have anything? All right, Leslie.
I liked having to go and fill up the what is it, the ice chest and all that, getting everything ready for the game.
Practice
I did-
preparation.
I like that one too.
I like filling everything up with ice and water.
All right, so getting a little bit of real life experience of what the daily life of an athletic trainer is.
Yes,
All right.
that was interesting.
Trust me, after a while, you're not gonna like it. Every
Well, it's only
day,
like 12
every
weeks that they have to do it.
Only.
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 No,
Only.
That's it.
I still
It's not
have
like you
to
have to do it every day of the year or even every week of the year. You only do it for during football season.
And spring football.
Yeah, we'll do it again in spring football too. So
Oh, when's that? Spring? When's that?
May.
I don't know.
after it's usually in May, like 3 weeks in May, 4 weeks in May, something like that.
Okay. Fun. Have fun. Bunches of fun.
All right, Susie, you already answered.
Yeah.
Monica,
Monica.
got anything yet? Your single favorite item,
Thing. that you
thing
like.
that you've learned.
I liked when we learned about the bones because I actually learned it like really good.
All right, very cool. Learn about the skeleton in general, or more specifically, like the foot. Skeleton in general. All right. What- you guys get out of here in like 10 minutes. So we're gonna have to.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa,
We
that
started a
was
little late,
fast.
and then let's see when you're having a good conversation. See how that works. It's not like you're like, oh, let me just read the questions, but just have a conversation, so everything goes smoother and faster. So, all right. So my co-host, you got the next question. You ready?
Yes, I pick anybody, right?
Yeah, you can put it in your
Okay.
own words and ask anybody.
Priscilla, what do you want to learn before this year's over?
I really don't know.
By that, I think what we mean is before the end of next semester. So but before you finish sports medicine 1.
Oh,
Wait,
Because
what?
next week we finish this semester.
so then next week, the next semester is sports medicine 2 that we're gonna learn?
No, next semester is still sports medicine 1. This is say sports medicine 1A. Next semester is sports medicine 1B.
Oh,
Is
there's
there
two
next-
parts
Is
to
this
it.
sports semester two here or no?
There's sports medicine 2, but to be in sports medicine 2 here at
You have to
Addison
be a
High School,
trainer.
you have to be an athletic trainer.
Oh, so we can't take this class next year?
No, you
But-
can't take this one
man.
because
But
you'd be
what
taking
if-
the same class.
But what if I want to be a trainer? You won't put me in sports medicine
If
too,
you were wanting to be an athletic trainer, you would be in the athletic trainer period next year,
which is what period?
and then it would be 4th or 7th, depending on where we put you, and fit in your schedule. And then we could put you in sports medicine 2, and then so you guys that are freshmen, you would take sports medicine 1 for a year, athletic training for a year, sports medicine 2 for a year, and then athletic training for a year. So when you come in as a sophomore, junior, something like that, then we have to adjust it as we can, depending on your class load and size and stuff like that. So,
Awesome.
all right. So did anybody answer your question, Leslie?
No.
Because you just started.
You'll be in the next year.
You got in because you got into this class, Crystal, before you even became an athletic trainer.
You'll be in it next year.
No, we don't put people into the period unless they're athletic trainers. So you would have had to been an athletic trainer already. That's why nobody in there is brand new, except for Claudia, and that's because she's in the early college high school thing, and that's just the only way it would work for her.
So then, like, what class would we get next year?
So most likely, if you are in the athletic period, you'd be in 4th period, athletics.
Wait, athletic training or sports medicine?
Athletic training. So
All right, I understand.
Priscilla?
I don't know. Like,
What is there to learn?
I don't know. You tell me.
So what's something that you hope to learn about in sports medicine? Anything?
That's a tough
Not
question, not
really.
knowing what there is.
Well, I
to
mean,
sports
you
we
kind of
don't
have an
know what
idea.
we
We've learned about some of the bones, learned about the foot and some of the muscles and conditions. So you know that we're going to start at the foot and kind of work our way up through ankle, leg, knee, hip, back, shoulder, elbow, hand,
Head.
wrist, head. So we're going to kind of work
Okay.
through those things.
What about the insides of our body? We don't learn
Oh
that,
yeah,
do
are we
we?
gonna learn about that?
We might.
Oh. Okay, then that's my answer
Yeah.
to your question. I mean, to my own question. So. Okay, Caitlin, what do you hope to learn? Caitlin.
I want to learn about me and everything about it because
I have a
well,
bad knee.
I have a bad knee, and yeah, no, it's because to me it's interesting because I have a bad knee, and I just think like I wonder like what's wrong. I haven't gone to the doctor yet because doctors are expensive and my mom doesn't have the money. But I think it's because I have extra fluid in my knee. I've been told that before, and I think that is what it is. But I want to learn how is that possible, and like all that good stuff.
All that good stuff.
Okay, so we should get to the knee, and hopefully before spring break, we'll get to the knee, and then we'll learn about all that stuff. And you can do all the rehab, and
For my knee?
yeah, but we can go through all that.
Oh, that's scary.
That's the best way to do it, is if you have a need. So I have a lot of people get into the sports medicine field is because they
because of
get
an
injured,
injury.
and they're
That's
like, okay, well,
another reason why I'm in this class.
all right, very cool. All right, let's pick one more person for your question, then we'll move to the next.
Karen.
I would say hopefully that I learn like all your bones. Well, not all of them, but your main ones.
We already learned that.
I know, but like more. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, like
That's
I don't know all
alright.
of them.
That's her answer. All right, so I'm gonna start over here. I'm gonna start with you, Leslie. outside of the classroom, outside of right here, sitting inside of these 4 walls and these makeshift walls that we're sitting in right now, how is this course going to help you outside of this classroom?
How is it gonna help me? Well, because what if somebody's choking in front of me? What am I gonna do? Just stare at them? I already know what to do. You know.
All right.
CPR.
So
Practice.
CPR, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. What if somebody's having a seizure and then see?
All right.
It
Good.
benefits me.
Good. All right. Anybody have a different answer? CPR is probably going to be one of the most common ones. Kaylin, what we just talked about with your knee.
Yeah. No, that's not just it. Oh, because my mom does roller derby, and it's cool because like whenever someone like, oh my goodness, the other day this girl, she like, well, like, you know, you wear wrist guards, you wear knee pads and all that good stuff, but she fell on her wrist really wrong, and it looked really nasty, like, and everyone stopped, you know, and my mom was like, Caitlin, come here, because she knows I'm taking the class, she thinks it's cool, and then like it looked like it was in like this so far in. And I didn't know because I mean, she was kind of chunky, so I didn't know if that's just how her wrists were or what. But the other one didn't look like that, and I was like, you should probably go to the hospital. And she, at first, she was so calm, and my mom was freaking out. I was like, Mom, you need to calm down because you're going to make her freak out. And then she was like, but Kaylin, what if she's on her way to the hospital and she just starts, like, freaking out? She starts realizing that, like, something's really wrong because you maybe calm at first and then freak out. But no, she shattered it. She shattered it. And I thought it was cool because, well, it's not cool that she shattered it. That kind of sucks. But I thought it was cool because I, like, got to see what it looked like. And, like, it was nasty.
All right, so before we move on from that is really cool because one of the things you said is the other one didn't look like that.
It didn't.
So anytime you're looking at an injury, you always look at that person's other side. Because if my wrist isn't going to look like your wrist, which isn't going to look like Lorena's wrist, they're going to have the same general function, but you can't compare, oh, it doesn't look just like my wrist. There's something wrong with yours. No, look at your other wrist.
It was like it wasn't swollen. Like, I mean, it was swollen, like, right here, but right where the bone is at, it looked like it was in, and I was just like, ew, gross, get away. No, I didn't tell her to get away, but
so did y'all splint it or anything?
No, because I didn't have anything with me to. I was just like, whoa, but she put ice on it on her way that, like, for a little bit she did, and then I was like, well, it's gonna get numb. And so she got numb, and then she I don't think she kept the ice with her, and she drove herself, but we told her that we could drive her because my mom thought she was just gonna have, like, one of them, like, freak attacks. Because people do, like, they don't realize anything until, like, they really start to realize it, and then, yeah, so she shattered it, though. So I don't know, it looked really nasty. It looked like a real tight bracelet was on her, and then she took it off, and it was like a real skinny person, like you're sucking in and you can see your ribs. It was like that. Like, you could see from here, over here, it would look all swollen right here. I was like, where did you hurt yourself? It was kind of weird. But, so now I might know what a shattered wrist looks like.
Yeah, say that. And that's a good way to learn. It's really the best way to learn is by experiencing it. But, okay, so it is just about time. Don't move, because every time you guys stand up or set your headphones down, it makes noise. So don't move until we're done. All right, so that's where we're going to have to end it. Some of the things that we plan to do that we've learned so far, like they said, the anatomical models using food. We might try and design a training room. We're going to do the budget because we'll have to do inventory and all that stuff later, so the kids will get to see the expenses and the prices.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have to be able to enter stuff on the computer. The computer will do the math for you. All right, so again, don't move yet. I want to thank you guys for taking part in this, for doing such a great job. You do a great job each week with all these podcasts, and then the more we learn, the more we do these, the better you guys will get at asking your own questions or restating the question. You want to, let's see, you ready? You want to go down to the contact us part.
What?
Go down to the contact us part. Are you there?
Mm-hmm.
So if you'd like to contact us, you can check out our website at www.pasadenaisd.org/athletic training, and on there's a lot of different forms that says contact us. Then there's the links to all of our things that Leslie's about to tell you about.
Follow us on Twitter, PHS Sports Medicine.
Nope, PHS Sports Med.
Oh, PHS Sports Med. Facebook.com/PHS Athletic Training, Google Plus PHS Athletic Training, office phone 713-740-0310 extension 01312.
Also, I haven't mentioned in a long time, there is the app on Android if you want to just download that, an easy way to listen to the podcast and still keeping up to date. So I can just go ahead and still mention it. So are you guys ready? We're going to go around the horn fast.
Yes.
So for Jeremy
Susie,
Leslie.
Lorena.
Daisy,
Karen.
Caitlin.
Priscilla.
and the other sports medicine kids, that's a wrap. Hang on, don't